Wouldn't it be nice if someone could say, hey, let's grow our food in a way that didn't involve spraying chemicals everywhere, and everyone would be on board with it and it would just work? Yeah, well, welcome to reality. And welcome to WatchMojo's Top 5 Facts. Today, we're looking into the complicated world of agriculture and counting down the most interesting and essential facts about organic foods. We're not even touching the question of GMOs, mostly because WatchMojo News already went in depth on that topic. Number 5. Organic farming has its roots in the 1920s.
For here at the Dow Chemical Company in Midland, Michigan, revolutionary chemical killers are being produced to help rid us of these costly pests.
Many people think that organic farming is a relatively new practice. But as long as there has been industrialized agriculture, which is nearly 100 years, there have been farmers who resisted it. In 1939, a pesticide called DDT was created, and chemical pesticides slowly became the norm.
Hey farmer, farmer, put away that DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, believe me, the birds and the bees.
In the decades that followed, organic farming methods spread from Europe to Australia and North America, where in 2002, the US Department of Agriculture created their first organic certification program. Many now feel the typical organic certifications don't go far enough in ensuring that agriculture is done in a manner that is sustainable and that delivers the healthiest, safest produce to consumers. Practices like permaculture and community-supported agriculture have been born out of these concerns. Number 4. Nutrition-wise, the jury is mostly out on organics. Nutritional science is extremely complex, and so a simple question like which is better can be answered 100 different ways. There have been multiple studies that have found organic foods are not higher in various vitamins and minerals than conventional foods. In 2014, however, the largest study ever published on organic foods concluded that they contain far more antioxidants, phenols, and polyphenols than non-organic foods. These substances might be incredibly useful for staying healthy, or they may not be. The jury is out on that too.
Do you ever wonder about pesticides?
What is hard to argue with, though, is that pesticides are harmful to human health, and research confirms that organic fruits and vegetables have little to none of them. Number 3. One organic sweetener is full of arsenic. Food safety experts have been ringing alarms over the amount of inorganic arsenic found in brown rice for some time. Arsenic, particularly inorganic arsenic, is highly toxic to humans and is associated with a higher risk of many kinds of cancer.
Historians believe that world leaders across many cultures have succumbed to arsenic poisoning, like King George III, Napoleon Bonaparte, King Faisal, the first king of Iraq.
In 2012, researchers from Dartmouth College discovered that organic brown rice syrup, a common sweetener in many organic products, had unhealthy, even dangerous levels of inorganic arsenic. The products they tested included cereal bars, energy gels, and toddler formula.
Why is this such a big deal for children? Because kids weigh less, they are exposed to more arsenic per pound from the foods they eat.
The toddler formulas they tested that contained organic brown rice syrup had 20 times more arsenic in them than those without the sweetener. Apparently, organic standards don't always include being free of toxic amounts of heavy metals. Number 2. Organic labels bias our perceptions.
Hi there, thank you all for coming in. My name is Roger. I'm going to be running today's focus group.
All right.
Woo! Roger! Thank you.
Researchers from Cornell University conducted an experiment where they gave 115 volunteers 2 samples of potato chips, yogurt, and cookies. One sample of each pair was labeled organic and the other regular. In actuality, both samples were identical.
I'm getting strawberry. I'm getting kiwi. I'm getting a big hit of kiwi.
Nevertheless, volunteers' estimations of the food varied greatly depending on the label. They thought the organic cookies and yogurt had fewer calories, and that the chips were more nutritious. They liked the taste of the organic yogurt and chips better, though they thought the regular cookies were tastier, because who wants healthy cookies, right? Most interesting to marketers, though, was that the participants also said they were willing to pay up to 23% more for the organic products.
Your organic, all-natural lifestyle has doomed us all!
Number 1. Organic farming is cheaper, even if the price is higher.
The total amount of organic cropland in America is about 1% of this country's agricultural land. The total amount of consumption of organic food is between 4 and 5%.
In 2011, the Rodale Institute released an unprecedented report in which they compared side-by-side plots of land growing conventional and organic crops over the course of 30 years. They discovered that overall, the yield from conventional and organic crops were roughly the same. but the cost of growing organic crops was actually almost 10% lower on average.
But there are a lot of ways in which, when done right, organic sustainable farming can produce more food.
Granted, the Rodale Institute is a group dedicated to promoting organic farming, so they're not impartial. And some organic farmers, particularly in the UK, actually report that their costs are significantly higher. But if growing the stuff is often cheaper, then why does it cost so much? The simple answer is supply and demand. The demand for organic food in relation to its supply is much higher than that of conventional food.
1 out of every 4 Americans is a devoted organic shopper. And 91% of Walmart customers say they would be interested in buying organic food.
So did any of these facts surprise you? What do you think of organic foods?
There's a Hidden Valley Ranch party in my mouth.
For more chemically fertilized top 10s and might be better for you but probably not top 5s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Bear that in mind, all you victory gardeners, and work for victory.